Good evening, everyone. It's exactly 8 o'clock p.m. local time in New York City. We are in Greenwich Village on West 4th Street and Avenue of the Americas, and we're going to begin our tour in a few seconds. Welcome. Right now, we're looking northbound, and we see Empire State Building in the background right there, and a little bit to the right is the top of the summit at One Vanderbilt. Welcome, welcome. Alfred, good evening. So first we're going to walk a little bit around Greenwich Village. We're crossing Cornelia Street and we are on West 4th. It's 62 degrees Fahrenheit in New York right now. Not as hot, but not too bad. As long as you have a jacket, you're fine. Wind is very low and mild. We can't complain comparing to what's going on in Florida and surrounding countries with Hurricane Ian. That is nothing. Some of these outdoor sittings, they have heat, and you walk by and you feel the heat. Very comfortable. This is Greenwich Village, and lots of restaurants and lots of people. John, good evening. Thank you in advance for your likes. If you would like to share the link to the stream on your social media platforms, be my guest. And thank you so much for being subscribed. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe with all notifications. Katya, good evening, Karioka. This is the next street. Cross Street is Barrow Street, Sheridan Square. Lee, good evening. Good to see you. Looks a nice evening in New York City, yes? We're planning to walk through a few different areas, starting with Greenwich Village, and then we'll kind of circle a little bit around here. Oh wow. And then we will walk toward Washington Square Park, and then we're planning after that to take Broadway and head south toward Little Italy in Chinatown. Hey John, good evening to you too. We're doing great. A little chilly, but pleasant in New York City. So El Jalapeno, the Mexican food truck, taqueria. And dishes under $10 between 8 and 10. Nice. And they're still open. This is Grove Street on West 4th Street. Also, this is the entrance to the Christopher Street Station on the 1 train going to Uptown and the Bronx right here. And this is the central area of Greenwich Village, and Stonewall National Monument is right here. Looks like it's closed for tonight, so the gates are closed, but we've been here more than once, and they have sculptures there portraying a few couples from LGBT community, and this is the center of this all. Across the street, the Stonewall Inn, where the movement, LGBT movement started, and this is in the center of Greenwich Village, right around here. We're going to show you Stonewall. It's a few steps over across the street, and Stonewall National Monument is to our right over here. So those sculpture compositions right over there. Male couple and a female couple sitting on the bench. The Stonewall is right over here. The Stonewall Inn. John, hi Al, just joining in. Sorry I'm late. You not at all, not at all. Welcome, welcome. We're only here for a few minutes. We're just starting. Now we're going to zigzag, kind of backwards, toward Washington Square Park, which is also in Greenwich Village area. $62 Fahrenheit in New York. What is it? 32, 42, 5, 52 is 10. 62 is 15. About 14, 15 degrees Celsius it is. But it's on a cooling down side. It feels like it's going to get colder overnight. It's the Stonewall National Monument. And we see little friends right there running from one garbage can to another. This is New York thing. See it right there. If you get freaked out because you see rats on the streets right like that, then you should find yourself another place to live. So that one is exploring both locations and running between that one and this one. We gave them enough of prime time. We're going to continue. This is West 4th Street, this way. We're going to take a parallel street so we can explore a little more without getting you too bored. It's a very interesting intersection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different locations, 6 different ways the streets are crossing this huge intersection, so you should be really careful.
Oh yeah.
Two Boots Pizza.
Yeah, it's like
Home of the Marsha. I don't know who Marsha is, but this window looks cool. We're continuing our walk. You hear the sound of nightlife and dining out and dining in, and on top of that we can smell good food and good drinks too. Bar Pisellino. Sounds Italian. Trying to hit the like button. Thank you. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you all for giving us likes. The more people will discover our channel. And thank you for showing your appreciation. That tall, bright building in front of us is nothing else but the World Trade Center. So this is how we know we're facing south, approximately. south or southeast, but mostly I would say southeast. We're in Greenwich Village. At some point we're going to make a left turn and venture into Washington Square Park area. Streets of Greenwich Village. We are on 7th Avenue and the cross street here is Blicker Street. 6th Avenue somehow became 7th, but okay. Joa, boa noite. Blicker Street Pizza. And across the street, Caliente Cab Company, Mexican. Look at this. Oh boy. Caliente Cab. Stitching. Hello from Pennsylvania. Welcome. Good to see you. Julio R. Hi. Look how packed these restaurants are. This is Jones Street. We're making a left turn, trying to keep the sense of direction. And this should take us somewhat towards Washington Square Park. Of course, have to zigzagging several times here and there. Jones Street in Greenwich Village, New York City. Tiny wine store. John, hello from Wyoming. Must be much colder in Wyoming. It's 62 right now in New York City. Those old or older architecture right across the street. Pretty cool. Classic Greenwich Village architecture. And you know what? For some reasons, people don't want to protect their privacy sometimes, and they just have the whole apartment for everyone to enjoy. From across the street, from across the windows across the street. I'm sure those who live behind us in this building, they can see a fantastic view from the 2nd and 3rd and 4th floors. Even here we see, that's a pretty big apartment. Ooh, nice. Must be nice. That 2nd floor apartment. You can tell it's an open space, and the space continues behind that semi-wall kind of thingy. So it is a big apartment. John, greetings from New Jersey. John L. We're gonna say John L. Greetings from Jersey. John R. No, it's not cold here. It's got around 85. Woohoo. Nice, isn't it? This is West 4th that we took. We're going backwards and almost at 6th Avenue. And when we get there, we're crossing 6th Avenue and we're walking toward Washington Square Park. Thank you very much for watching. Today is the last Thursday of September 2022. Karina, hello, good evening. Poke rice or poke rice? Poke rice. Like Pokemon. Must be Korean. Oppa Bistro. Korean tapas and cocktail bar. Sweet. And this one is papaya dog. This is a neighborhood staple. And this is where we came from. Now we're going to cross the street and walk toward Washington Square Park. 6th Avenue northbound. You can see the Empire State Building from here a little bit. We're still on West 4th Street, leading toward Washington Square Park. This one is a diner, Washington Square, open 24 hours.
I wanted to feel a connection.
On Earth. Thank you very much. Good evening to you too. And buona noche. John R. went to Burger King today and got me the Texas Whopper. You know, New York City is lacking Burger Kings. I think there's 1 or 2 locations maybe. Not too many left. Maybe more, but we need to Google them. There's a few in Brooklyn, maybe a few in other boroughs, but not like in other parts of the country where there's as many Burger Kings as McDonald's is. Go Zen, vegan cuisine. Red bamboo. As we walk the streets, we smell the scent of now legal thing that people can smoke. And they do smoke here a lot. Looks like some, smells like rather. And we're walking along this whole block, and we smell it too, but not too bad. But you know, a steady presence. There's a church right there across the street. Teresa, good evening. John, we used to have 4 or 5 here where I live. Burger King is cool in a way. I would probably prefer Burger King to McDonald's, but here in New York it's mostly McDonald's and Wendy's, and of course other multiple things, multiple different chains and fast food enterprises too. We are standing across the street from Washington Square Park. This is southwest corner of Washington Square Park. Welcome everyone to our live walk. I just want to say thank you all, and also mention that sometimes in a rush of business life we fail to say thank you loud enough. Nevertheless, you can be sure that your patronage is never taken for granted. Thank you so much for all of your support, for your super chats, your super stickers, your memberships, your Ko-Fis, your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Karina, I prefer Burger King to McDonald's. Yeah, me too. But unfortunately, not too many at all of them left here in the city. This is Washington Square Park. Pretty dark, but a lot of people. Let's say fountain is still pumping water at this hour. John R. The whole combo meal, the burger, the fries, and the drink. Or is it a milkshake?
How is that even possible as a human being?
We're walking through Washington Square Park. So far, according to our plan, we just make sure we are staying safe and sound. The fountain right in front of us. And milkmaid. Good evening. Fountain is actually pretty tall today. Taller than usual.
It was funny because I could see it, like it's about to turn on behind you, but there's no way I could tell you.
I'm like, dude, I thought people at that leadership was like,
John R., you're very welcome, and we thank you for showing us around this beautiful city. My pleasure. Washington Square Park. I think they made this fountain look like a real fountain. It wasn't like that before. They're using a full capacity, which looks pretty fabulous. Here, if we look through the arch, should be able to see Empire State Building. Yes, we do see Empire State Building. Out here. Right there. This is the beginning of 5th Avenue. And Empire State Building is on 5th Avenue. This is what? Let's say West 4th. Empire State Building on 34th. 30 blocks, mile and a half away from us is Empire State Building. Pretty cool. John R., that's beautiful at night. And if we turn 180 degrees and look south, we should be able to see, and we do see, World Trade Center. One World Trade. Right there. Come on, camera. We're gonna make it work. Oh, interesting. What is it? Sabotage? Well, I'm sure we will fix it. In the meantime, World Trade Center is right there in front of us. So now we're looking south. Now we will try to find out what's happening with the camera. And if not, we're going to use a backup camera, right? No worries at all. We're back live. This camera will give us a wider angle anyways, so you can catch more at the same time. Now let's see if I can play with the camera and see why it doesn't want to focus. Oh. Come on, camera. Alright, if this is the case, we're going to use this one. Okay, we'll try a few times later. Welcome to Washington Square Park. Music is nice, unfortunately it's copyrighted, so we're going to partially block it for a couple of seconds. We are in Washington Square Park. New York University campus is around here too. Most of these buildings around here. We'll try to switch the cameras again. Let's see what happens. Okay, I guess the camera is back to normal. Nice. Now we're going to walk toward Broadway, and then we will make a right turn and we'll be heading south toward Little Italy and Chinatown. Was it jazz music? Oh yes. Yes, there was another group of musicians before this one. See NYU flags on the buildings here and there, everywhere. New York University. One of the best schools in the country. Nice view, says Karina, yes. Thank you in advance for your likes if you didn't give us a like yet. If you're watching us, I hope you like what you see. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Green Street, and a few street blocks from here ahead of us is Broadway. NYU is a very expensive college, says Teresa. Yes. Also one of the most expensive ones. We're one street block away from crossing Broadway, and as we get to Broadway, we're going to head south. It's a cute car. Now we need to take care of this junk right here real quick. It's a cute little car, smart car. Okay, look, basically we're on Broadway. Now we're going to make a right turn. And if we would turn left, we would walk toward Union Square. Julio Armando, hello, hello. Yeah, the Grace Church is right there. And behind it, a few more blocks. We cannot see it from here, as Broadway is not a straight avenue, you know, straight line, zigzagging. But behind us is Union Square, about 10 street blocks behind us, and we are again about to cross West 4th Street and continue southbound, walking southbound. Best Mexican tacos, a lot of Mexican food trucks in the city. They're very popular. So far, we walked a little bit around Greenwich Village and we walked through Washington Square Park. Now we're on Broadway, walking according to the program that we, you know, designed for this evening. So our itinerary is Greenwich Village, Washington Square Park, Broadway, Little Italy, Chinatown. So this is Broadway between Union Square and Chinatown, so to speak. Evolution, interesting store. Welcome everyone. This is live stream from New York City. Local time in New York is 8:33 p.m. This is West 3rd Street, also called Great Jones Street, going that way. Still a lot of people around here. Not crowds, but quite a few. It's a major shopping avenue as well. There's so many different stores. Is the San Gennaro Festival finally over? Yes, it ended last Sunday. The Mighty Bull is in the building, in the chat rather. Hi, the Mighty Bull. Good evening to you too. Nice night for a walk, indeed it is. Sour Patch Kids. What is that? Sour Patch Kids candy store. Candy and t-shirts. And a nice window. Jack 72, good evening. Good to see you. Hi, hello, howdy. Working with Terminators, ex-Terminators. Gotcha, Karina. Okay, we're asking Nathaniel to keep the conversation professional and adult-like. And in this chat, we are not discussing personal matters or, trying to get too personal, perhaps, as well, either. So, please, Nathaniel, behave yourself. Thank you. Because every chat room has rules and hours as well. And if we will have a feedback from our viewers that someone in the chat is, doing something outside of the code of conduct, we would need to, unfortunately, do something about it. They're on Broadway. We just crossed Bleecker Street and see more stores, Urban Outfitters across the street, for instance. And next to it, what is it? Bloomingdale's. I think this is their other location, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that's Best Buy. Sorry. But Bloomingdale's somewhere around here. And I did a store at the corner, and that's Houston Street ahead of us. We're approaching Houston Street, so the area south of Houston Street is called SoHo, which is south of Houston. We're going to continue walking on Broadway, but if you would browse a little bit left and right around here, you would experience real SoHo. Maybe not that late at night, but a little bit early in the day. The boutiques, art galleries, places to eat, socialize, a little bit of everything. This one is one of those who is looking for adventures. We are south of Houston Street. Malibu, sharing, liking, watching, and TMB. Antonio, good evening. Good to see you. Big Toe, hey. What is this exactly? YouTube Shorts. Yes, this is not a name of the business, really. We make the runway. Okay, so that's probably a temporary pop-up. They're promoting certain YouTubers. Interesting. Probably designers. Hey, Sally, good evening. We are on Broadway in SoHo, Broadway below Houston Street, the North Face, Forever 21, Hugo Boss, Verizon, We're approaching Prince Street. Good to see you too, Antonio. This is Prince Street and Prada. Prada right here at the corner of Prince Street and Broadway. Also, it's Prince Street Station on R and W lines. Downtown and uptown are two separate entrances here. This one is downtown on this side, and to our left across the street, uptown. Converse store. They all closed for a day, but Super World, Converse, Museum of Ice Cream. It's right there. That's Museum of Ice Cream. Mango store. Aldo, Banana Republic, Uniqlo, Sephora, Teresa, maybe they also have meet and greet and events at YouTube Shorts, perhaps. We love YouTube Shorts. We have our own YouTube Shorts too. Occasionally we make YouTube Shorts, and occasionally they get a lot of views. This is Uniqlo. A lot of views. Some of them 10,000 views. Some of them 20, over 20. Lacoste, Guess, Steve Madden, Skechers, Antonio says, hit the like button, please. Thank you, Antonio. Unfashionable. What a name for the store. Pretty cool. Welcome everyone. See, the more likes you give us, the more people will find our channel. They think about it, maybe they have no idea we exist, but they hit a few like buttons and all of a sudden they will see the recommendation for our channel on their screens. And this is how you found our channel at some point in the past too. YouTube and Google. Arita. The Mighty Bull, sharing, liking, watching. Thank you. Ronald, just got home. How are you? We're good. Thank you so much for stopping by.
I was sitting in the car, I was like, damn, this shit hurt.
Uniqlo is very popular and not so expensive store. Yes, Uniqlo has fantastic line of clothing. And why? Hi everyone in the chat. Hi and why? Welcome to me. MAC Cosmetics. Oh, there's Bloomingdale's. Right there in the center. Not as massive as Bloomingdale's on Upper East Side, of course, but this is their other location in New York City. Let's good look. Right there in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe 5 floors. Yeah, that's Bloomingdale's. Not as massive as that one on Lexington, between Lexington and 30th and 59th Street, East 59th Street. But still, our camera is bugging out again. Let's play with that a little bit. Huh, interesting. Okay. We'll try again later. Hey, RJ, hola. Windsor. Levi's. Look how many stores, all brand names, all popular brand names. Broome Street, Miniso. That one is new. Looks like it sells probably Japanese items. Equina. Let's try the camera. Ah, look at that. Guess we'll have to reset the app later. Broome Street. Soon at some point we're gonna start keeping to the left. This way we will approach Little Italy, our next point of interest, and then Chinatown after that. Thank you so much for your likes, for your shares, for your subscriptions, for your memberships, and for your amazing donations and contributions. Timberland. Some are vacant, like that one is currently vacant. We'll try the camera one more time. Oh, look at that! Look at that! The camera doesn't wanna behave today. Okay. Okay. Yes. Focus. See, this app supports 2 cameras, 2 zooms, and today for some reasons one of them is bugging. This one is a weekend spot as well, a pretty big retail space. Grand Street and Broadway. John R. Time to set the table. We all here to the place. My place is not as big to accommodate all hundreds of people who are watching us, but virtually, not a bad idea. Virtually. This is Grand Street. Downtown is that way. We made a left turn and now we're going to cross Grand Street and move toward Mulberry Street that way. As we all know, Mulberry Street is Little Italy. We're going to try the camera one more time. So no, not today. Okay. Okay. This is Grand Street. Far in distance we see Ferrara's sign. Ferrara is that bakery that everybody heard about or tried something at some point. This is the store. It's called Naked and Famous Denim. Crosby Street is our cross street next. We're walking toward Mulberry Street, then we will turn right and walk through Mulberry Street, which is Little Italy. Cobblestone streets around here.
For the past 2 years, I've been spending it.
Al's got a lot of moolah? Really? I wish. Little Italy in Chinatown. Mostly it's Chinatown though, but that particular street, Mulberry Street, remember? The Feast of San Gennaro, not so long ago. We were browsing through those streets. We could not browse because we could barely walk. Antonio got bills. Ed's Lobster Bar. And why some of those streets are so dark. Yes, we're trying not to take dark streets. In fact, we are not taking dark streets at all. If we want to go to Manhattan Bridge, this sign here is showing us direction toward Manhattan Bridge. We only streamed for 54 minutes, but hey, look how far we walked. Not bad at all. From Greenwich Village through Washington Square Park on Broadway to Grand Street. Now we're on Grand Street, about to turn into Mulberry Street in Little Italy / Chinatown. Al, I was getting ready to mention Mulberry Street. Al can also read minds. A little bit, sometimes. Ferrara Bakery is in front of us, and that's because we are at the intersection of Grand Street and Mulberry Street. This is where one of the biggest crowds of San Gennaro Feast was taking place, right around here. And now we're back to normal. Ronald L. is low key about his reaches. Can you read palms too? Nope, I cannot. Cannoli King. And
What never really happened is by the time I'm ready to hire there.
next to it is a Christmas New York store that's open regardless of the season. Bella Ciao, one of the restaurants, fancy Italian restaurants. They're playing Italian music, of course. Il Piccolo Buffalo, Little Buffalo. Nice spaces. Lia Maria, homemade pasta. Oh, Zia Maria. Paesano on Mulberry Street, all the restaurants. La Nonna, ristorante italiano. Umberto's Clam House. We remember more than a few locations here at the Feast of San Gennaro. Cafe Napoli, Little Italy gift shop. Let's cross the street carefully. Cafe Napoli is in front of us. No, you're not giving me a hard song. Absolutely not. No worries. And why it still looks so pretty down here? Absolutely. Hey Darlene, good evening. This is Little Italy, Mulberry Street, Manhattan, New York City. The local time in New York is 8:59. We're streaming for exactly 59 minutes and 10 seconds. We started tonight. We started at 8 o'clock p.m. on the dot. There was a coincidence. We didn't plan it to be at 8 on the dot, but this happened this way. Il Cortile, ristorante italiano since 1975. Handbag store, grocery, smoke shop here. Jose Luis, Little Italy. Ronald, it's all about fun and enjoying a great live stream as only you can present it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Finally, we can walk here without, just getting stuck in a crowd. But The Feast of San Gennaro is the feast of all feasts in New York City for sure. Cute little souvenirs for the babies. I only cry when ugly people hold me. New York City. If I don't sleep, nobody sleeps. And this one is cute and absolutely universal. Someone who loves me very much went to New York and got me this t-shirt. This one is a baby size. I don't mind you doing this once in a while. This is Canal Street. We are in Chinatown, New York City. It's getting late. Street vendors across the street are about to be done for tonight. John, we are all like family here. This is live feed from New York City, Canal Street and Mulberry Street. Have to wait for the light to cross. No jaywalking around here. Not recommended at all. Antonio, true that, John Roberts, fam. Yep, we have a fantastic chat every time, always. Thank you so much for watching our streams, as always. Thank you for dedicating your personal time to watching our streams. We're really thankful to all of you for that, for all of your support in any form and shape. Subscriptions, likes, donations, memberships, shares. Thank you. If you're watching us and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. What are you waiting for? This guy says, please subscribe. Oh, these guys are still open. Let's see, $4 a box of blueberries. Pomegranates, 3 for $10. Yeah. These guys are awesome. Right here. They're sweet and they're very exotic to some. You just have to, unshell them, as well as rambutans right here. They look maybe ugly and scary, but inside they're cute and sweet. Kiwis, 5 for $5, golden kiwis. These are from New Zealand. Peaches, three peaches for $5. And no. Peanuts, $2 for $5, but these are raw peanuts. Kiwis, 5 for $5. Not too bad. You just need to be careful because some of these items are nicely priced and some are just repo. They're just sitting next to each other. We are in Chinatown. We planned this walk from Greenwich Village to Chinatown, and I'm happy to say that we accomplished our mission tonight successfully. Thanks to all of you who kept us company in the chat. Hi Karina. Welcome everyone to our live stream from New York City. Today is the last Thursday of September 2022. No problem, John R. Ambrose, good evening. And why? I love cold clementines. You can freeze them and then slice them. Nah, not too eventful. Nah, it's not gonna look good, but it's gonna taste like a clementine icicle. Organic, natural. Darlene W, where is the year going toward the holiday season? This is Walker Street and Center Street. And why? No, not frozen. Clementine. This is some sort of a combination of mandarin, tangerine, orange, citrus. Kind of like mandarin. Can't even tell them apart sometimes. This is Canal Street subway station, J, Z, and Q lines. I should say that we have successfully accomplished today's work. And as always, we want to thank you so much for all of your support and all of your time while we were walking from Greenwich Village to Chinatown today. We want to wish you all the best health and take care of yourself as much as you possibly can. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Stay safe. That's important too. And as we always say, we will see you later, but we will see you sooner rather than later. And one more time today, in case if you're not subscribed yet, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, Life Working NYC, so you can enjoy our streams just like you're enjoying, I'm sure, other channels too. YouTube is fantastic. Darlene W Canal has so many different subway lines. Yep. With all that, we're going to say goodnight from New York, from Chinatown, New York City. We will see you soon. Take care, Ronald. Thank you again, everyone, for watching and for all of your support. Until next time, good night.